No, sir, that I will not wait pinioned at your master's court, nor once be chastised by the sober eye of dull Octavia. Shall they hoist me up, and show me to the shouting varletry of censuring Rome? Rather a ditch in Egypt be gentle grave unto me. Rather on Nilus mud lay me stark naked, and let the waterflies blow me into a boring. Rather make my country's high pyramids my gibbet, and hang me out in chains. I dreamt there was an Emperor Antony. Oh, such another sleep that I might see but such another man. His legs bestrid the ocean. His reared arm crested the world. His voice was propertied as all the tuned spheres, and that, friends. But when he meant to quail and shake the orb, he was as rattling thunder. For his bounty, there was no winter in it, and autumn 'twas, that gave the more for reaping. His delights were dolphin-like. They showed his back above the element they lived in. In his livery walked crowns and crownlets. Realms and islands were as plates dropped from his pocket. Think you there was, or might be such a man as this I dreamt of? I was at the High Commission in London during the Battle of Britain, secretary to Russell's mother. She was so important. To think I was working with her, I was very lucky. Caught up in something so big. I met Russell during a commission affair. The Blitz was roaring. We came back upstairs and they opened the curtains in the darkened ballroom and we watched the city by the light of its own flames. Russell arrived late from night ops. He had downed 2 fighters. He smelled of cordite and petrol and burned brighter than the fires in the next street. I felt as silly as a moth. All around me, friends were dying. It was easy to give yourself in those days. War ended, we got married, and then Palestine, Dutch Indonesia, Korea, anywhere the Air Force sent him. I haven't been home since. It's just that things used to be during the war. Things used to be... Everything was for the last time, and that made it the first time, every time. Paul isn't Russell's baby. He knows. When Russell was stationed to an American aircraft carrier for 4 months. I know that doesn't seem like a long time, but that's the way we live. And I went to a party at the officers' mess. One of Russell's old flight buddies was there. I wasn't drunk. Oh, I wish time could go backwards. In the Air Force and the jobs that Russell looks for, you have to have a wife, you have to have a family. Well, he's got one. Picture perfect. He leaves me alone. When Paul was born, Russell was in Japan on business. He had quit the Air Force by then. Russell came home. I showed him Paul in his crib. He looked at him and Paul started crying, just hungry. But Russell, he was like a little boy. He had been through so many battles, and I had never seen him like that.